a year-long break. He's not back for real. He came back, and he's gonna. Oh my God, the Brock Lesnar schedule, man. I mean. Hello everyone, my name is Anonymous something. Join the Gag Network today. It starts at 99 cents a month. If you don't want to join the channel though, but you still want to show your love and support to the Gag Network, then there are options below. Super sticker, super thanks, you know the drill. It helps the channel either way. Buy the Gag Network merch today. Link down below, motherfuckers. Now let's get right into the video topic. Okay, Ric Flair gives an advice to John Cena, right, about, retiring and hanging up the boots, all right? So here's what Ric Flair said. He tells John Cena to hang up his boots and never look back when he retires from WWE, all right? Yeah, that's great advice from Ric Flair, because I remembered when Ric Flair retired from WWE, he went on and did he wrestled in TNA for a couple months? Was it months or years? I don't know. He retired from WWE, then he went to TNA. That's what I remember, right? And but yeah, in all seriousness, yes, I think that's good advice from Ric Flair, all right? Because a lot of wrestlers, when they retire, they don't really retire. They retire, and then after a few years, they come out of retirement, and then they do the wrestling shit again, all right? Despite their age and despite their health. So I'm like, yeah, great advice from Ric Flair. Once you retire, you fucking retire, all right? You need to retire. Because, it cheapens the retirement, all right? It cheapens the retirement thing, the retirement moment. And think about it. Who knows? Maybe if you don't retire, if you retire and then you come out of retirement, and then you have a shit match, it's gonna ruin your legacy, all right? I'm just saying, man. So it's good to leave on a high note, all right? Like taking the ball or leaving with the ball or something. I don't know. There's that saying. Here's what Ric Flair said. John is making so much money in the movies right now. Yes, you make a lot of money, being an actor. Just look at The Rock. There is a reason why The Rock retired from wrestling. Or there's a reason why The Rock is not doing the wrestling thing. It's because he's making too much money with the movies, all right? And that's where the money is at. Put yourself in their situation. Would you rather, take bumps every week? Wrestle prone, the dangers of injury? You're exposing yourself to dangerous injuries. And then there's acting. You gotta act, and you don't have to take bumps because you have a stunt double. And you earn more money from being an actor, more money than being a wrestler, pick your poison. Which one would you choose? John is making so much money in the movies right now, he doesn't need to do anything else. I hope that he'll walk away and stay away from WWE. Ric Flair right here, why is he saying that? Why do I feel like Ric Flair, he's salty about WWE a bit? I don't know what's that about. When you've done it as long as John has, over 20 years, holy shit, a 20-year career. It's hard to change your way of life. I see John periodically, but I can't say enough nice things about John Cena. He's a wonderful person. All right, Ric Flair via Escapist magazine. So there you go. That is Ric Flair's advice to John Cena and yada yada yada. In other news, Brock Lesnar. He's been written off TV after his squash match with John Cena at WrestlePalooza. It was noted that Lesnar is off TV for the foreseeable future as he takes a break from the company. There were memes running around oh, Brock Lesnar, he returns and then he's going to leave WWE again. He's going to take a year-long break. He's not back for real. He came back and he's going to... Oh my God, the Brock Lesnar schedule, man. I mean, if you're Brock Lesnar and you're given a chance to do something part-time, you better take that, all right? You're earning money just for being part-time. In my eyes, that's a cool, that's a good-ass deal, all right? You gotta take it. Right? There's nothing wrong with being part-time, all right? Yeah, it fucks up the show a bit. It fucks up the build-ups, but you know, when it comes to real life, you know what I mean, right? Those who work full time and they want to have like a part-time schedule. The Beast is currently scheduled to appear at 2026 Royal Rumble, which will be held in Saudi Arabia. So, the Royal Rumble will be held in Saudi Arabia. It's starting, motherfuckers. It's starting. First, it's Royal Rumble. Next is WrestleMania. Soon, I'm not going to be surprised if the entirety of WWE moves to Saudi Arabia. I would not be surprised if that fucking happens. So he will be at Royal Rumble and at WrestleMania. And it's been advertised by WWE on the official posters for the events. Okay, so we're not getting no Brock Lesnar, right? He's written off TV. We're not going to see Brock Lesnar anytime soon, all right? Yeah, we're not going to see Brock Lesnar in a long ass time, right? Anyway, what are your thoughts on all this? Like, what are your thoughts on today's slop throwaway gay for one wrestling video topic thingy? All right, what are your thoughts on all of this? Put in the comments below and let me know. My name is Anonymous Something, and I'll see you all in the next video. I approve this fucking message, and adios.